underwater. A flood watch in effect until tomorrow afternoon. Streets that are prone to flooding are already causing havoc in some neighborhoods.
Fox News' Randy Wimley has been out in the elements all night long. Randy, a wet night and a nightmare for some people.
Hey guys, a wet night. I just came out of my rain jacket, my raincoat, and put back on my parka. The rain is let up for now, but we are not out of the woods just yet. As you mentioned, that flood watch continues to Friday, so that means we don't have to just worry about streets, but also basements. This round of spring showers was more like a dreadful downpour as heavy rainfalls left Metro Detroit under a flood watch. So just how deep is this water?
I'd probably say it's about a good foot. Sometimes it can get to about maybe 1.25 feet, 1.5 feet.
In Woodhaven's Sun Homes, some streets were barely passable.
This is a car trying to make it down the street during one of the rainstorms that we had. Yeah, you can see it was all the way up to its front bumper.
People who live here say their streets flood whenever it rains. The storm forced Aaron Flynn and Jamie Camarda to move their son's first birthday from their home to the clubhouse.
I wasn't going to try and have my family drive through it, so it's kind of last minute change of plans this morning once we heard about all the rain.
From downriver to Detroit.
People have driven across lines so they don't have to drive in the street.
The torrential rainfall turned thoroughfares and neighborhood streets alike into streams.
When it rains for a long period of time, it floods just like this every time.
And then there are basements to consider.
We've been all over the city today. This rain's coming down pretty good.
Yeah.
Getting a lot of calls and a lot of backups.
Is our sewer system equipped to handle this kind of volume?
Yeah, it's equipped to handle the volume.
Gary Brown, director of Detroit's Water and Sewerage Department.
We've got our wastewater treatment plant fully staffed. We've got all our pumping stations fully staffed. The Great Lakes Water Authority will be monitoring the control center, all the instrumentality that goes into monitoring the system will be monitored tonight, and we'll be taking every precaution to ensure that there's no flooding in the city of Detroit.
Now here's some advice for everyone else, regardless of where you live. If you have a storm drain on your street, go get a rake and try to clear any debris, leaves, mulch that may be covering up your storm drain. If you do that, that can help alleviate about 90% of the time the flooding that's on the street. But if that doesn't work and you're in the city of Detroit, there is a number you can call so that DWSD can come out and bring a vacuum truck to help better clear out that storm drain. That number will be on our website, fox2detroit.com. We're live out here in Dearborn. Heel, Taryn.
Randy, for a lot of homeowners are concerned, flooded basements. Have you been hearing a lot of that tonight?
Yeah, we didn't get to meet up with some homeowners who said their basements flooded just yet, but we did run into a plumbing company that received a lot of calls from folks throughout the city of Detroit, and they've been making the rounds today, and that's probably going to be the case throughout the night and throughout Friday.
It's going to be a long night. All right, Randy, thanks for that live report.